It's Kevin. We're rolling down the road today with another Road Warrior video blog. I make no bones about this. I cut these Road Warriors in batches. And sometimes, I can write down ideas ahead of time, and then in the case of this trip, I had no ideas walking into it, and the ideas have literally come to me as I'm driving down the road, which is both good and bad. Sometimes it can lead to interesting topics, and sometimes, well, you get 3 minutes of blathering. Okay, every week you get 3 minutes of blathering, but that's neither here nor there. The fact that you're here, I don't want to say surprises me, pleases me, but it surprises me. I've talked to a lot of people about viral YouTube videos lately and about what makes them and breaks them, and I've actually had some discussions about video product and in regards to music, in regards to media types, and the people I work with in the real world. And as I joke with them, you know what? You go back to the YouTube, if you're watching it off of YouTube, you can go back and look at the numbers on the videos. They're not huge amounts of numbers. I sometimes think they don't get hit as much. I don't get the credit for the viewing as much, depending on where they're viewed at, because I can have an episode that'll say it's had 3 or 4 views. Okay, fine. One of those is me checking for quality assurance, but anything above 1 is somebody else. But I can have somebody talk about an episode I did of the Road Warrior, and I'll run into 5 or 10 people who will have watched it. So maybe the numbers aren't getting counted. I don't know, or maybe they're watching it on Facebook, because I don't have video play numbers on Facebook, or sometimes if they watch them through the website, that doesn't count on the YouTube clicker. I don't know. And again, I said I don't do this for the fame and fortune, because there is no fortune. It's cost me a fortune to buy the equipment, to buy the mounting arm that cost $80, to buy the GoPro cameras that I'm constantly looking to upgrade and make better, to the expensive microphones with a big black blob, which is what we got started on in the first place. I've looked for smaller. I've spent time looking for high quality, the wireless, not even wireless, but the lavalier microphones they use on television, the really teeny tiny ones that they use on Jimmy Fallon and things like that. Like that microphone's not a prop, on the table anyway, and just try to find those to see if I can make it a little bit less inconspicuous. It's kind of tough. I want it to sound good, looking good. As much as I want it to look good, let's be honest. You're looking at this face. It's never going to be an internet star. It's never going to be a viral YouTube star. Well, I'd like for it to be, but that's not a bad thing, is it? Another Road Warrior video blog. We'll do it again next week. KevinMason.us, YouTube, username Kevin Mason Music, on my Facebook page too. And again, I've got a whopping 6 fans, or at least I did last check. The Kevin Mason. So Facebook.com/The Kevin Mason. Heck, I don't care if you watch the video, just go to that page and like the page. That would make me happy too. You're not going to. Nobody ever does, and I'm okay with that too. It's just a place to put them. It's just a place if somebody wants to watch them on Facebook, they can. See you next week. Thanks.